Good morning, it's Barbara. Pearl thinks I'm going downstairs, but I'm taking you in the bedroom here so you can see what happened. So this is our bee room. It's actually a wasp room. And if I say bee, anytime during this conversation, I mean wasp. Just to be clear, let me close the door. I don't want Pearl in here. I just noticed. Anyway, holy cow. I'm going to turn it around. So, see that black on the other side of the shade? That's a pile of bees. So the guy didn't really give us any good explanation for why we have all these dead wasps in our room. Let me turn off the fan. So he put tape at the top of the ceiling and he taped up the black spot. We had that black spot in the ceiling. He taped that up because, according to him, wasps eat wallboard, but they don't eat the paint. So basically, he was telling us that there was a hole in our ceiling, and the only reason we couldn't see all the way through it was because of the paint. So he taped that up, and he taped up the top. You can't really see at the top of the ceiling fan because that's where we think all these wasps came from. And then he went outside and he sprayed the dickens out of another nest that we had in the upper corner of our house up here above this room. I'm so glad they didn't decide to do the other side of the house, and it would be in my craft room. Oh my gosh. So anyway, we had another wasp nest. No big surprise considering all these huge number of wasps. We are supposed to wait a little while till the sprays have had a chance to do their thing, and then we can repair our ceiling and move on. Meanwhile, we're going to wait a few more days to make sure we don't somehow end up with more wasps in here, and then we will be vacuuming and washing everything, including everything. The ceiling fan, the curtains, everything will be washed. So this will be clean and lovely for when Aura comes. Meanwhile, I'm going to go make myself some more coffee, and I'll meet you outside. Down here making my coffee, and it's 62 degrees outside. I'm not sure if I'm quite dressed well enough for that, but we shall see. My chair, I can see, is in the sun, so we'll see how I do. Here I am with my coffee. Thank you for joining me. So Dennis just went and checked the wasp's nest up in the corner of the house up here. He said he could see a couple wasps going in and out. Not nearly as many as yesterday. So I'm pretty sure the guy said to wait 30 days before we do anything about replacing the fixing the ceiling. So we know that they're gone. So anyway, it was a very big relief to have that solved and to know. The not knowing was really very hard. 2 steps forward, 1 step back on the whole how your psyche or whatever. But so I'm feeling a lot better. It also helped that I did some cleaning yesterday. I got carried away and cleaned a bathroom and a half and vacuumed and swept and straightened, and so the house is feeling clean and good. So now today we have the guy from the elevator lift chair or whatever they're called coming to evaluate our staircase and see what they can do for us so that Aura can go up and down to the 2nd floor and back. Because once we have that in, then she's coming. She can't do the steps, so we need that elevator chair. So we're hoping for some good news. From the looks of the pictures and things, it doesn't seem like there's any reason they can't do our stairway. Our stairway is very normal, straight, 14 steps. So I'm anticipating that it won't be a problem. And that will be good. So he's coming in a couple of hours, and he might have to go back, or maybe be able to tell us no problem, or tell us something while he's here. I don't know, but I'll let you know. Meanwhile, yeah, yesterday felt pretty good once everything was straightened out and everything. And, yeah. It's always something. So, today, other than talking to this guy, I may be working in the living room because the rest of the house is feeling pretty okay. And so I'm, and Dennis is about ready to start processing some of the junk in the dining room, and in the front of our house area is all junk. His office is very junky, and he's got to organize his office so that he can move some of his wine stuff out of the dining room into his office, because the goal is, of course, Thanksgiving dinner at our house in our dining room this year. And that's going to take some work. So there's a lot of redding out that has to happen in this house in the next month or two, because I've got to get my craft room organized and moved, and the dining room cleared out and ready for Thanksgiving dinner. So that's the long-term stuff going on here. Meanwhile, just puttering around. I started a book last night, the second book in the Robin McKinley series, but it's a prequel to The Blue Sword. I had read it before, but I stopped not too far into it and wasn't feeling it. So I was, on YouTube and whatever. I'm feeling like I'm not getting very much done. Not being very productive, meaning I haven't finished my socks or anything, but we shall see, because I do have things to watch and knit. So that's it for me. Kim stayed overnight last night with Aura, so we're not intending to see Aura today because she has company with her. We'll go tomorrow. And yeah. So quiet day. Hope we get good news from this chairlift guy. And yeah. It is really beautiful out here, and I'm perfectly comfortable. I have this is my tolpe with a turtleneck, and it seems just right in the sun. But in the sun is important. I'm going to get my vitamin D. I mean, I take a vitamin D supplement, but I can use natural vitamin D, so I will. So anyway, there you go. That's the update. Please, please take good care of yourselves. Stay safe. Please stay safe and healthy. And stay sane. Stay safe and stay sane. You know what I mean. See you tomorrow.